What's up, guys? Sam is here today. And today I'm going to explore how Block built its product strategy. Well, if you think Block is still Cash App plus Square, then this video might change how you think about it. After going basically through the Block's latest product strategy, one thing is quite clear. Block is not building features anymore. It's building networks. It's building primitives and AI-driven interfaces on top of them. Let me explain. Most people remember Square as a small white card reader, and that was the case in the beginning. 16 years later, Block owns the entire stack. It owns hardware, software, banking, lending, consumer and merchant networks, and even its own payment rails using Bitcoin. Cash App is now a full consumer application, and Square is becoming an operating system for small businesses. They are now two sides of the same economic network. Let's talk about Cash App. Block treats Cash App as a network, not just as an application, and growth comes from connections between people. Features like a pool, a good example of that. On the surface, it's a group payment, but in reality, it creates financial and economic and social connections. More connections mean more transactions, and more transactions mean more engagement, more lifetime value. And Block is also targeting US teens and families. According to the news, 1 in 5 US teen already has a Cash App card. And if you capture users early, then you don't have to win them back later. The Cash App card is the key in this whole ecosystem. It's not just a debit card, it's basically a gateway into the entire Cash App ecosystem. And once it becomes your default way to pay, everything else follows. You get access to direct deposits, savings, investing, afterpay, and eventually Bitcoin. That's how Block is turning casual users into primary account holders, and that matters because primary users generate more than 10 times the revenue of basic peer-to-peer users. Banking and credit are used as a retention tools. Cash App Borrow is a great example. Borrow has grown really fast in this whole ecosystem, and its value is not in the interest, its value is in its behavior because most people who borrow the money stay inside the Cash App application, users spend it, repay it, and keep the transaction inside the platform. Cash App Brain reinforces this by reporting deeper usage. Now let's talk Bitcoin. At Block, Bitcoin is an outside experiment. It's a core infrastructure. Block is using Bitcoin and Lightning as a new payment rails. In some cases, dollars payment are routed through the Bitcoin and they settle still in the USD. And that's a big deal because major payment networks has not launched since last decade. Block built one, and Bitcoin here is about not speculation, but it's about real value. Let's talk AI. Moneybot is Cash App's financial application and assistant. It does not wait for you to give the orders. It basically watches what you are doing, how you are spending, what you are buying, and then it starts giving you recommendations saying like you are spending too much, perhaps you should move money into your saving account. And then if you agree, it starts acting on behalf of you. Move the money to savings, split the bills and the payment, and etc. You confirm, it executes. And then Square is also following the same playbook. Manager Bot is the seller version of the Moneybot. It monitors the inventory for the business, stuffing, sales trends, and then it suggests what to do next. For example, reorder stock, adjust shifts, launch a promotion. And this works because Block owns the data and the infrastructure underneath. Square is being rebuilt as an AI native back office. Square is also becoming a network. Buyers pay sellers through the Cash App. Employees get payments into Cash App. Vendors connect through procurement tools. The connection strengthens the system. Square is no longer just a payment software. It's the hub for small businesses to move money. And you may ask, what's the big takeaway here? So the takeaway is Block is playing a long game. For example, what it's doing is that build networks, not features, own infrastructure, design reusable primitives, use AI to remove friction, and connect products so value compounds internally. The value is in owning the infrastructure and the connections, and that makes the whole network very strong. If you like this breakdown, do not forget to subscribe to FinTech Wrap Up.